Hello everybody again and welcome to another episode of Stock Talk. I am your host Mike, and in the background you got...
the baddest person on the planet.
You know, Camille, we got a good show planned for you today. We got a damn good show planned for you today. So what's going on with you? Are you you're in the People's Republic of New York?
Yes, sir.
I'm in Showerland, dude. It's been nonstop. So much for the drought, right? We're freaking flooded here, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rain, go away. Come back another day.
Yeah. Come back another day. O-flay, shoe-flay. We're going to cover some stocks here. We're going to jump right into it because I know the news the last 2 days was freaking depressing, and everybody just wants to jump into trading, so that's what we're going to do. On the first ticker, we got NNDM. NNDM, this is one of the top trending stocks. Last tick was $5.64. Looking at the ticker currently right now, it's been pretty volatile. It looks like we're on the high peak, so I'm going to give you the graph, guys, right now to show you online here to see where you guys can see where the tick's at. Let me just move some crapola out of the way on here. So, guys, as you can see on the chart, Alito, on Market Watch, we got this thing, it looks like this thing is headed, I don't know, we're going to have a peak here and then we'll go on a crash out, but obviously just watch yourself on it. It is a decent company. I believe we covered this company before, Camille, right?
Yes, sir.
Didn't you have a friend that worked there or something like that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? What was he on? Was he on the 3D printers, or what did he do?
He was on all the good stuff.
Yeah. I heard he met a lot of pretty girls there too, didn't he?
Some days more than others.
So shout out to Nano if you met any of Camille's girlfriends there. Just don't let the old lady know. So anyway, going back, that's gonna get you in trouble, bro. So
it's all right.
Looks like
Not many other girlfriends.
Nanodimension Ltd. engages in the provision of intelligent machines, the fabrication of additively manufacturing electronics. Its products and services include Dragonfly Pro System, conductive, insulated inks, and printed electronics, and optimized multi-system design for complex electronics. The company was founded by Simon & Simon and another guy. It's not Simon & Simon, it's something Simon, and I can't pronounce his name, and Anthony Fried in 2012, and it's in Israel. So you got a company from Israel. So going on to the website, well, it looks like a decent website there. Sorry, we got freaking Chester the Fly flying around here. So I'm bringing myself some Turbo Force here. I got to get primed. Do you guys want me to send you guys out some samples for the runner-ups for the contest for Chick-fil-A? Dude, I could throw in some Turbo Force for some samples. I'm willing to give that out there. Okay, Camille?
Yep.
Yeah. And it's got your vitamin C for the winter, because you're going to need that to pump up the jam while you're trading stocks. Looks like Nanodimensions is a provider of intelligent machines for fabricated additional manufactured electronics, made specifically AME. A highly fidelity active electronic electromechanical subassemble integrated enablers of autonomous intelligent drones, cars. Oh, am I reading what they do on the website? Ooh, I might get in trouble from Cindy Belindi that complained about that, but we got to learn what they do. What? What's that, Camille?
Oh, nothing.
I was just saying that Cindy Kamindi was getting all butthurt because I was reading about drones, cars, satellites, and smartphones, and viromedical devices. This is freaking huge there, Camille. What's your buddy dropping lyrics in Espanol back there?
Nothing. We're just talking about New York because he thinks I got lost, but I didn't get lost because they have the John Wick Highway over there closed, so I had to go on a detour. And he's like, "You should have stopped and got food and from the Cubans."
Yeah, dude. Viva la Cuba, right? Tell Marcos, give a shout out to the listeners, man. We're live right now. No?
Anyways,
Marcos doesn't want to give a shout out, so
I'm gonna have to jump because I got to pick up here, and I'll call you back when I get done, if I get done in time.
okay. So Cameos, peace out. We're gonna go talk about those drones and cars, and maybe Marcos will give you a shout out another day for you guys. Peace out there, Camille.
Peace out to the Hip Hop Nation. See ya.
See y'all. Okay, guys. So it looks like in June of 20, this thing was in the pooper. It was barely cresting in the change range, up and down there, and then January 21, it shot up to record highs and was in the high teens. So it just goes to show how much progress they made. One of the things they have is the Dragonfly LDM Precision Additive Manufacturing System for electronics. Now you might ask, what does that do? What it does is the Dragonfly LTDM system is a one-stop solution for agile hardware development and innovative circuit design across a wide array of industries. It empowers companies to securely control the entire development cycles through house additive manufacturing PCBs and non-planar electronics with speed and precision, and reduce the R&D costs. With its lights-out manufacturing printing technology, the industry's only comprehensive manufacturing printing platform for around-the-clock 3D printing for electronic circuitry. So with this, if you have a machine that can do round-the-clock work for you while you are sleeping, obviously that is going to be a good investment, just for the fact that you will be making coin while you're sleeping. You will be more productive, and this guy's not going to call in sick. Sometimes he is going to call in sick because he has a part gone, things like that. But most of the time he's going to keep on running, and that's what you want, and that's what they're doing. So this product, I'm saying it's decent McGeese, and I'm thinking this one, the low range, unless something really catastrophic bad happens, Taiwan invasion maybe, that could put a damper on things like that. But other than supply chain issues, things like that, I would say this is a decent buy. It's just, where's your buy point? What's your game? Are you shorting? Are you playing for the long term? That's your call, and where's your entry point? Going on to this, they also have the Nano S 3D Additive Fabrication Services. They're pioneering 3D designs beyond IPC rules, rapid prototypes of complex multi-layer designs. Nanodimension AME Printing Services provides designers and engineers with the freedom to design and produce free shapes and cannot be manufactured by any other printing method. So you can learn more. There's the prototype right there on the screen. Okay? Then you have the compatibility cases. Discover how the additive manufacture for printed electronics is solving traditional development and challenges in the way of ramping up manufacturing for the Industrial 4.0 era. Markets and applications and research. Let's go into that. Going on here, until now 3D printing has enabled academics and university research to display their findings and advance the field of study using true 3D models without having to be able to 3D print electronic circuitry, the heartbeat of all devices. Now it's time for the Nanodimension Dragonfly LTDM. The system's additive manufactured of printing electronics. Researchers are finding new freedom to produce fully functional 3D electronic circular and non-fundamental parts in the house to explore research that enables free-form printing for metals and direct polymers. So if they are working with academic, as they develop, guys, I'm getting me some more turbo force, as they develop more relationships with academic institutions and companies, you're going to see this company shoot up more, and then that $5 and change, it ain't going to be $5 and change anymore. Turbo force is great. Except I might have diluted mine because they did a half ski pack. So one pack will freaking knock your socks off there. So the key advantages of their system is the Dragonfly LDM system allows you to produce the cutting edge in electronics in your lab. So that's for all of the lab people out there. Also implemented advanced research for the fields of 3D electronic, omni-antenna, 5G MEMS advanced sensors, non-planar multi-layer electronics. You can attract top talents and commercial partners with the most advanced edge and technology in your lab. That is true. If you have an advanced product that you could show off to some corporations, they're going to be blown away. Some of them just want to get the job done, and they just want, as far as something that they could show to beat out their competition, things like that. They're going to want this type of product. So, with that, I think more and more people are going to buy this. Just my opinion. Not the stock, the product. But if you're selling products and it's flying off the shelves, the stocks goes, it goes up. Case study. They did a case study with CBN IIT Rapid Prototype for Electronics, Dragonfly-enabled embedded sensors. With the study, the Center of the Biomolecular Nanotechnologies in somewhere out in somewhere, just can't pronounce it, is part of the IT Leading Research Institute in Italy. So somewhere in Italy, I should know that because I'm part Italian Moroccan there. And mission of promoting technological development of higher education and science technology. Coordinator for the Massimo De Vitriano, CBN has developed its strong knowledge and expertise in the design of fabrication of electronics, phonic and MEMS transducers, in particular nanotechnologies for humans and bio systems. So in the study, you can read it here. Their solution, there's their graph, so you could see the actual study with what they did. And the solution was that with many advantages with Dragonfly, it was clearly the ideal platform for the needs for key future systems and include a combination of dielectric and conductive inks and process additively manufacturing electronic components that could optimize MEMS transducers for CBM that were embedded with PCBs in 3D printed packaging. So there you have it with that. Now the most important thing is we'll go and see, not really important because they're not that important, they're the Mockingbirds. Let's see what the Mockingbirds are putting out about this stock and get their take on it, and then we're going to go to StockWits and see what the real traders are saying, and then maybe we can dig up some short promotion stocks that are out there that we can give you some short skis. Okay guys, so I went on the alphabets. What I saw was when everything was on the high, that's all the news that's there, so we're not going to cover it because I guess the news and their people don't want to pump up the jam, pump it up a little more, won't you do it? So we will go to StockWits and see what the real traders are saying. Okay guys, going on to StockWits, we're looking at people here that are summer promotions. One guy's projecting 750. When we get some news that breaks, and if it pops somewhere and they post it, I wouldn't see that as that far of a reach. So I would say definitely 750 might be the angle there. Just maybe not today, but you never know. What do they say about acquisitions? That's from Drop Stock. Keep holding or pushing. Hey now. Above $17 in no time. He says blank this. Rotation correction, Gloomies, Corona show, inflation, and Kramer with his hairy ass. Yeah, if Kramer's saying not to buy, that's the signal to buy. Remember, no noise, signal. No noise. Don't listen to their noise. They pretty much got it wrong in everything because they've listed. These guys take talking points and parrot points from the Gov, and then they shoot it out there, and they're pretty much always wrong. So let's see here. Trading below cash value could be the biggest no-brainer investments known to man. Major news coming about a drop. I think so too. I think if you can find a buy point, because obviously it's peaking out right now, but if you can find a buy point on the drop, I would get in because the next news buster is just going to skyrocket. This is how these patterns work. You could fight a pattern and jump in and make some coin there. Just a bunch, but I think shorts might be covering. That's what he says, and he shows up his little guy right there. We're going to see a glimpse of 7 today. When it breaks out to 6, it's coming in hot. It could come in hot there. NNDM Real price is coming out soon for a limited time. We're opening our trading chat room. Just go to virus.com and visit Anna Green, which is probably not Anna Green. NNDM, finally some great volume. Toots adding. Bullish. He's got the Thinking 101's got the number 6. So he's saying 6. That's not too far. I think it'll go to the dip and then it'll go up there, is what I'm thinking. But yeah, I do see this one on the rise. That's just my opinion. Extremely oversold. We might be squeezing at 10%. That's where you got to watch. You got to watch for the sell-off, and then you're going to get in, and then the news is going to pop whenever it is, next week, the week after, somewhere, and then you are going to be flying high there. NNDM started trading 4 months ago. It made 5K. Made some profits initially, then started taking losses. Last week I joined the chat. Now I'm making all-time high. Just go to virus.com. So that's what one guy's saying. Let's see. We need 50 million shares today. Take it back. Big buys are impressive. You got smiley faces. Damn it, I missed the fill by pennies earlier. Hate that. GL guys. Yeah, this thing was previously. If you got in when this thing was dirt cheap, you're at the beach somewhere, or you're getting ready for Labor Day weekend and firing up the booze and the boats, and you're gonna have. I mean, you're just preparing to build your mansion and your nest in the hills for all the right reasons, and you're hanging out at Four Seasons. Someone famous, I believe, said that. Leave it in the comment section if you know what song that came from. Okay guys, the next stock we have, now don't get mad at me because I know it's one of your favorite people. It's definitely not an Army of Apes stock, I'll tell you that right now. It is very volatile, it's being promoted, so proceed with caution and choose at your own risk. It's all over the board, and it is definitely being promoted. Possible pump and dump there, raising dineros there. I don't know what the situation is. We'll dive into it and see what we see. And what the real traders are saying. So it's DOYU, DouYu International Holdings Ltd. Last tick was $3.30, but that $3.30 has been all over the place. It's negative 12 cents because it's very volatile. It's off the charts. Here's your candlestick parks right here. You can check it out. So we're working on the tube there. Behind the picture there is the TV we're working on for the charts. Once we feel like it, we'll get the charts up for you so you guys will see the charts behind us and you could see it in real time or some crap like that. So, but that's something when we have time, when we're not doing biz here, because we also have other business that we're working on. DOYU International Holdings develops and operates game-centric live streaming platform in China, both on personal and computer and mobile app. The company was founded in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Just kidding, it's not in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Don't give me a correction. I was just playing around. They are headquartered in Wuhan, China. One of our favorite places there in Wuhan. So there's your little background on that one. Let's go to the website. Check it out. Let's drink a little Turbo Force there. I gotta have a little drink here. This one's tropical, man. It tastes pretty good. Corporate profile. Nobody cares about the corporate profile. We want to know what you guys do. And then we'll cover the new events. They're headquartered in Wuhan, China. International Holdings is a leading game-centric live streaming platform and the pioneer of esports. Interesting. Value chain. They operate the platform on both PC and mobile apps, through which users can enjoy intensive or immersive interactive games and entertainment and live stream. The platforms bring together a deep pool of top live streamers, providing sustainable streaming development built on advanced technology and infrastructure and capabilities. DOYU helps ensure consistent supply of quality content. Yes, you'll have quality content and you'll be monitored hardcore probably. Hopefully your data doesn't go to somewhere. without getting censored there. Throughout collaborations with a variety of participants across the esports value chain, the company has gained and converted access of a wide variety of premium esports content through further attractive viewers and enhanced user experience. You can read more, shall we? Let's do it, because you need to know what you're investing in. So if you go through and read more, their technology and infrastructure and big data analytical capabilities enables users to gain unique insights and targets, and provides user experience through enhanced positions to advertisers for the esports program. So that is their corporate profile there. Financials, I'm sure some of you want to do that. Let's see, quarterly earnings. That's all you guys really care about. So 8/16/21. It's one of the reasons why it's popping and it's in the news. And I'm sure the alphabets, because they love these types of stocks, they will do that. Well, I like to see the quarterly earnings here. I go to click on it, and on my phone, which is brand new, I can't get on there, so that's a problem for me. Okay, so maybe you can get on it, but I can't there. News and events. Let's go to press releases on the website. Gotta love the press. Let's see there. DOYU Holdings second quarter results. Let's see if we can get it from there, from the press releases. Total net revenue in second quarter of 2021, $8,369.9 million compared with the $2 million earned in the same period of 2020. Gross profit in the second quarter of 2021, $5 million. US dollars, $47.5 million compared to RMB, 522.9 million of 20. Net loss in the second quarter of 2021, $7 million. So there you have some of the revenue statistics. We're not going to go all over those. Resources. Investors facts, you can go through there. We don't want to look at the corporate structure, because you guys can go do that, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Stockwits, and I'm going to go to the alphabets. I'm going to see what kind of plugs they're doing, and then we're going to go to Stockwits and see what the real traders are saying, and that should be interesting, especially on that board. So going on to Stockwits, they did some interviews with the company peeps. Looks like Mr. Chen, Chief Executive Officer of DouYu, commented, "Our core operating metric continued to grow at a steady pace. In the second quarter of 2021, our quarterly average was MAU increased by 3.9% year over year and 60.7 million. Looking forward ahead, we continue expanding our content ecosystem through the upstream, downstream to cover each link of the game." I like his streams. That's pretty good how he streamed that together there. "We bolster our industry leadership through continuous execution of live streaming video content and community strategies." Mr. Chow, the vice president, in the second quarter 2021, told, how is it possible that I get Chinese names correct, but I can't even get my own heritage names correct? Yeah, that's a problem, right? I guess those world history studies that I took in college did not work out that well for me, especially my foreign languages class too either. Got kicked out of Spanish once. Teacher didn't like me, but we made up and we made friends. But that's just useless information that you didn't need to know. But so during the quarter, Mr. Chow said increase their investments to proprietary content while furthering upgrading functions and content of our video and community-related products. Going forward, we'll continue exploring new methods to improve monetization of capabilities and generate long-term value. You can go read the article there at Yahoo Finance, and they basically parroted the website which had the press release, which is probably where they took it from, because the alphabets are pretty tight with China. Okay guys, we're going on to Stockwits for this DOYU. Guys, no matter what, it still has TP fill the gap. $6. It's only a matter of time. DOYU, let a dead cat bounce again, next low. Yikes, another big sell. These ones, I'm telling you all the time, they come out. I can remember the ceramics company years ago. Everybody was like, when it was on the pump and dump list, they're like, dude, get this one, dude. China ceramics, dude, it's going to blow up. And then everybody was singing the, pump up the jam, drop it up a little more, won't you do it? Yeah, that's what happened, and people lost their shirts. They didn't see that dramatic thing. They just sold over there in Beijing there. DOYU, not worried too much. The only concern is where's our pool? DOYU sold this shit. I'm moving forward to Clove. Sorry guys, I told you. These guys, they always come in hot and they come in straight. And this is where we don't just prop up anything here. We shoot you straight and then we let you know what other people are saying. That's what's important here, is that you get not just the noise that's on the alphabets, but you hear the signal and you hear from the real people that are out there doing this. So that comment came from eTrex5. Looks like we're going to most likely test the lows. Don't be surprised. I'm not being surprised either about the lows. This one, guys, no offense or anything. I'm not trying to offend anybody or anything, but this is a pass for me, okay? I'm just covering it because it was promoted, and I want you to get exposure to you so you guys can see this one in case it pops up again. DOYU volatile, bottom near, and volatility. Upside is coming. We'll see. Low volume and we will fall. Retailers and algos are going to drive the price down. You think? Why is the Nasdaq, when the Nasdaq is green, this is red? Okay. Really, prices moving up. For a limited time, we'll be operating our traditional chat room for the public. Just go to virus.com and check it out. DOYU slowly crawling out of the red. Yeah. Now Dahaika says DOYU, same shit. Dude, guys, you gotta watch these promotions, man. You gotta watch them. So, Jaja, I told you, one green day makes all the people buying, then 30 red days again. This is from Eurashix. DOI, the race to zero has resumed. So, guys, we're gonna call it. We're calling it as we see it here. Obviously, this is the pump and dump like we talked about, but at least we covered it and we gave you guys a little look-see in it. Now, will it come back? Everything's always everything comes back, things like that. But I'm not interested. Me personally, this is a stay away for me. So I'm moving on to the next one. Kameo's picking up food somewhere. I don't know if he'll be back. I might try to ring him for the next one once I get the next one, and we're gonna get right to it. Okay, guys, the next stock is VISM. VISM. Last tick was 0.0086. This one is currently pump up the jam, pump it up. Okay, guys, so if you could see the graph, that's where you have. You get some low sticks there. It started out the pre-highs, well, of course, because it's on the pump up the jam, pump it up a little more. So going on to the company is a provider of cybersecurity, visualization, analytics, and automation. It operates a traditional cybersecurity space. That's interesting. It also their traditional cybersecurity space, as well as the in-cloud based technology on the internet. Now, guys, this is something I'm familiar with. Most of the people that sell this type of technology, or they use it in the IT field, they have to be certified. So this is actually an upcoming one. Is today the buy day? Absolutely not, just because it's on the pump and dump list. If you want to play short and fart around, that's your call. But, dang, that's some good turbo force. If you want to fart around with it and play with it, but it is probably one of those ones that you want to take a look at and put it on your watch list. The things they have, the firm is cybersecurity technology solutions, tools, services to support commercial enterprises and government ability to protect their data. Its technology provides visualization, advanced cyber monitoring, intelligence, data modeling, analytics, automation to help reduce the risk of cybersecurity. Looks like they were headquartered in Fairfax, Virginia. No, so this is my wheelhouse right here. I don't have to read anything on script. I can just tell you. My company has gone into other businesses, commercial businesses, because that's what we do. And a lot of these companies their security is nil. So there's companies to be named later out there that take your payments. They're not certified, obviously, when you go into there, and they're companies to be named later. And what happens is that they're not protected. You'd think that some of these companies to be named later would have, I don't know, security firewalls, things like that. But they don't, and they don't have their data backed up either, which is a problem, especially for clients that don't have, that are entrusting them with their data. So, with that said, with a company like this, if they have the right management and if they're successful, this could be a good investment considering that it's basically pocket change to get into. It is also, as long as Taiwan doesn't get invaded, because like I told you guys before, the microchips are lifeblood that Taiwan makes, are the lifeblood of this economy. If they go down, if Taiwan goes down, then there goes part of our economy right there, and it would take a huge hit there, and it would affect everything with IT. But without that said, we're just throwing out the scenarios. With that being said, because we don't want that to happen, we hope that doesn't happen. I would say this is, as long as the management team is good, I would say this is a good investment just for the fact that that's what we do as a company. What would you say you do here? Well, that's what this company that I run, and as well as my other partners, we do. That's one of the fields we're in, is security and protecting the customer, because you have a lot of companies, like I said, they don't know. Was I surprised about Colonial Pipeline and things like that with the break-ins? Absolutely not, because I see this stuff every day. Companies do not take security serious. They don't understand about individual units. They got employees on goofball.com, Pookie.com, and they're downloading things, and they give permissions to come aboard and things like that. And so do users. I mean, we all make mistakes, but I'm just saying that businesses that have people's data should not be putting your data at risk. And so with that, and I'm sure Price Rescue, you might be into that. I don't know what part of IT that you're in. I know you mentioned you're in IT as well. But with this, this is a good investment, because this is the future. Everything is moving to the cloud, whether you like it or not. I'm talking about the cloud-based infrastructure there. And with that, everybody is going to have to be certified, trained, and all that. If not, you're going to be left behind. So with that, going into this, you just got to find a buy point, and it's at a cheap buy point. So where is your buy point? So enough of my talk about this. Let's go to the website, check it out, and see what they got. Okay, guys, going on the website, this thing looks sick with it, and the fact that they're not playing around with how low price this is, the website looks freaking excellent for the lowest price, for as far as how cheap the stock is. Not meaning cheap that they're a cheap company. I'm just saying that the website looks good. In order for the cyber threats, you need to technologies and solutions. It says, in order for the world of cyber threats, you need a team of experts to understand the enterprise security posture. Yes, you do, and you need to have a good one too. The true context is you don't have to be an expert to understand your enterprise and assets. True automates and makes intuitive understanding your data, how it relates to in real time. The context platform includes TrueGraph TrueTime, which provides real-time analytics and visualized power. Mitre Citrograph, the TrueGraph is used to protect mission-critical assets and improve network security posture and maintaining situational understanding in the face of cyber attacks. TrueGraph captures the complex relationships among entities in the cybersecurity domain on how the mission elements depends on cyberspace assets. Drill down. The visualizations and the graphical images here help you make it easy to understand. Okay, so that a non-technical manager can be ready to gain on understanding on how machine and data network relationships work. That is very true. Just because most of the people that you're dealing with, most of the people that these guys are dealing with, you need to break it down in layman's terms, because they don't want to hear when you're in a company, they don't want to hear tech, they don't want to hear somebody talk tech. They want it to break it down in layman's terms. Sometimes you have to talk tech to them to make it understand, but they want it in layman's terms, and that's what it is. Streaming ingestion, true contest ingest and streaming data in real time, producing visualizations will make it easy to spot patterns, identify trends and outliers quickly. Clustering. True context can take massive amounts of data and simplify it. The information to provide context and understanding. One chart can specifically give you an overview to dive into it. You can go to that chart, check it out. The data analytical visualization platform with focus of cyber threats, asset profile collection, tracking, telemetry in real time, work in conjunction and independently with exclusive tools of the enterprise. Human understandable maps. Yeah, as far as that, for providing that, where you can understand where your vulnerabilities are, what you need to improve on, if they can provide that. With the whiteboard approval for the infrastructure, you need a secure infrastructure, and you need to be able to understand it in layman's terms. Cyber health scoring system for compliance. Yeah, you gotta have PCI compliance, especially if you're taking payments, things like that. And also compliance standards for CV and CVSS metrics. That's one of the places where we ran into, is that they weren't able to take payments, which is like I said, a client to be named later. Apparently it was a board member who went rogue. So yeah, if you don't have your stuff and you got a rogue employee that doesn't like the company, things like that, you got to make sure everything's secure. Their universal data ingestion engine, delivering a single view of enterprise using data received from disparate cyber system and management tools. Guess where their address is, guys? You are dealing with a company that's in Fairfax, Virginia. So you got Fairfax, Virginia. Apes, this might be a one that you want to cover if you dive in to make sure they don't have any ties to somewhere else, because like I said, this is looking cheap here. So go Apes, and Apes do some more investigation on as far as if this is actually, they don't have any ties to anything funny, then it's looking good to me. I see with this might be a bargain, but just don't buy on the pump and dump day, guys, okay? Caution, caution, caution. I will quote you by the number in this video, as far as that if you come back on me and you say, well, hey, I bought this and I lost my arse, dude. That's just the risk you have to be willing to take. But the thing is that I told you to don't buy on the high. Find your buy point when you feel as comfortable. My comfortability is when the cheap shares are out there. Just don't get caught up on Skilo Friday, where you can even speed on the highway. Go check out the album again. I told you Skilo's a good freaking artist there. Yeah, I'm out on this one. I'm going to Stockwits to see what the real traders are saying. Probably not going to see too much news on the alphabets because it's not a heavy hitter. They might cover a little bit of it, but we're just going to move on to Stockwits because we get more information from them than we do from the Mockingbird media. Hey guys, going on to Stockwits, where what the real traders are seeing. We got Pay Cash Money, VISM on Shooting Datadog. We're just getting started. Let's see. VISM, what's the news? Then you got shocked our watchers have not increased. Well, you'll see here later. It is actually being promoted there, inherent sarcasm, so you might start seeing the watchers there. Looks like some loading here. Yeah, there's going to be loading because it's being promoted again. VSIM, blank, yeah, I didn't even know what we're just getting started. That's Nick34. At least he's got some hype. Well, this has to be the best stock in my portfolio for all it's got going for it. This is huge, and I would actually agree. It is huge. It's just you don't want to buy on the pump, okay? You don't want to be caught up in pump up the jam, because you'll be singing the song and you won't be partying. You'll be depressed. But you could even take your L on the screen, and you could buy on pump up the jam and lose, but sometimes it's not bad to take the L. So I'm not willing to take the L, obviously, because I know what I'm doing here. But I will take the L if I do take the L, and I'll let you know. For fun now, how rich would you be if this hits $1? It's not that far of a reach, so it just depends. I think we're going to have to let this play out more. The website is a good start. It looks good for where they're at. Guessing a lot of bag holders from last year, run up, jump shipped on the spike, get the weak hands out, and let's get some serious investors. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And like I said, if they're serious and the management's good, and people put comments in the comments section and do your research. We're all traders in this. We're all helping each other out. If you can find out some more information about this one could be our buy where we're going to get in on. So VSIM, not enough. I'm holding until it's a multi-dollars and listed on a major exchange. Checked out VSIM. Wow, looks like the price of their new partners stock. This is amazing news. Congratulations on all holding. First time I've hit big holding. Sweet. Hold the bulls, will go on forever. So you're seeing good and positive things. It's just where is your buy point and where you're going to get in. This company is going places and it will go places. We just got to do a little more investigation on the team, where they're headed and where the company's headed, and then I would say jump in and get some cheap jump in and get some cheap seats. So I'm out of here. Kameo's not coming back, obviously. Like I said, I think I'm gonna have to give out some of this turbo force here. Don't make it a dog show. And good night now.